Hello, I'm Dan Bouweraerts, Professor of Graphic Communications at TMCC, and I'll be giving you an overview of how you can create and use rubrics for assessment. Rubrics are a way to grade a complicated assignment in an objective manner. For example, when you are grading a paper or an in-class presentation, how do you decide what the grade is? What is the difference between a B and a B+? If you are grading without a rubric, you'll be grading subjectively. Rubrics make grading clearer, quicker, and more objective. Rubrics are effective for several reasons. They save you time because you look at your rubrics and give points for certain elements of the assignment based on how the student completed that element. Rubrics keep you honest in your grading, even when you've had a bad day and your dog wants you to take her for a walk. You won't feel so overwhelmed when you are sitting down before that mountain of term papers you are getting ready to grade. However, more important than any of these reasons is that rubrics improve students' end projects and therefore increase learning and contribute to student success. You make the rubrics available to students beforehand so they can understand just how they will be evaluated and can think about the basis on which their work will be judged. You will get better quality work. Your students will know what you want in advance and how their work will be graded. In addition, students can see right away where and how they lost points on an assignment. Writing a rubric is a fairly easy process, even though it does take time up front. You'll come to find that they are easy to use and easy to explain to your students. There are many websites on the internet with hundreds of rubric templates, so you don't have to start from scratch. I say start small, and you will refine and develop your rubrics from semester to semester. So, let's create a rubric. We'll create one for grading a chocolate chip cookie. In step 1, think about the qualities or characteristics of the world's best chocolate chip cookie. Your criteria may be the number of chocolate chips, the texture of the cookie, its color, taste, and flavor. I'm getting hungry just thinking about this rubric. In step 2, choose one of the characteristics, let's say taste as an example. And in our example, we'll come up with 4 levels of quality to evaluate it: delicious, good, needs improvement, and poor. Step 3 will be to come up with the descriptors for your 4 levels of quality that will help you assign the grades. In this example, we will have a range of texture from chewy to the consistency of a dog biscuit. Repeat these steps for each of the criterion you've come up with. For step 4, decide how much weight to give each criterion. Are all worth the same value? Are some more important than others and therefore worth more points? For instance, if you are grading an essay, is evidence of critical thinking more important than grammar? Or the other way around? Step 5. Distribute the points for each criterion of the cookie or essay or project or paper across the quality levels. This is what our rubric for grading a chocolate chip cookie ends up looking like. If the cookie was delicious in all 5 criteria, number of chips, texture, color, taste, and flavor, the cookie would receive a grade of 40 points. Fewer points are given for the cookie being good, needs improvement, and poor in any category. In our example, texture was rated on a range between chewy and like a dog biscuit. You see that the cookie can get between 10 points and 1 point for texture. Also in this example, texture is more important than the number of chips in the cookie, so there are more points available for texture. There is a lot of information available about rubrics and other teaching strategies, and I encourage you to visit the TMCC Center for Teaching and Learning website at www.tmcc.edu/prodev/ctl/services, which has many helpful resources. After using rubrics, you'll come to wonder how you graded papers or projects without them. Good luck with your rubrics.